Hi and welcome to Kat's Crafty Corner. I am your host, Kathy from La Crosse Public Library. And today we're going to do an interesting project. We are going to do a do-it-yourself bleach t-shirt. In honor of May 4th, that's coming up, Star Wars Day, we're going to do a Star Wars themed t-shirt today. So let's go gather our supplies that we need for our craft. We are going to need one t-shirt. You are going to need a stencil off the internet. I grabbed mine at freestencilgallery.com. There are many more stencils of Star Wars theme and other themes available on the website. You'll need to print it out. You are going to need one black marker, a pair of scissors. You're going to need a spray bottle filled with bleach. You are going to need some freezer paper. You will also need one iron, some newspaper, or some cardboard. This is to protect your work surface, and the newspaper is to be put inside the t-shirt when we spray it with bleach so it doesn't get onto the other side. So let's go gather our supplies. All right, if you haven't already, you need to print out your stencil on computer paper. I have, again, the Rebel 1 stencil that I got from the freestencilgallery.com. However, you can find any Star Wars stencils and use it. So here's mine already printed out. I am then going to take my freezer paper and I'm going to put the shiny side down on top of my stencil. And your freezer paper only has to be the size of your stencil. We are going to take your black marker that you have and we are going to start tracing our stencil onto the freezer paper. We're going to just go like this and we're going to continue. So yours might be a little more intricate than the one that I'm using, just like this. And then eventually it should turn out exactly like this. So my stencil has been traced on my freezer paper. I'm just going to remove it. I needed to flatten it because it was curling up on me. I'm going to move my pattern over to here. Take my freezer paper. Then the next step is that we're going to cut out our stencil out of the freezer paper. So we just start in and start cutting along our trace lines. And it really doesn't matter that if you get everything, take away the black line. So we just continue cutting as I'm showing you here. And then eventually it gets cut out and it looks like this. So here is my stencil ready to be ironed onto my t-shirt. So I'm going to grab my t-shirt. And here is the t-shirt. I'm going to use a black one. You can use any color you would like. And this is just partially folded so that it shows on the camera. And then you're going to find the place that you want to place it on. Just straightening it out. So I am going to place it right here. Right about there, I believe. So I'm just going to grab my mat and I'm going to stick this underneath my shirt. It's just to protect my surface and protect the other area of my shirt. So we're ironing shiny side down off of the freezer paper. And I believe that is where I want my stencil to be. I'm going to grab my iron. And this just needs to be lightly ironed on. Because once it's ironed on, it is going to stick for what we need it to do. So just grabbing and ironing. Okay. There we go. So it's ironed onto my t-shirt. I'm going to take my mat out of here. And then we are going to now add bleach to it so that we will get the bleached effect. So before you apply the bleach to your t-shirt, you want to do a little protection around your area. I have newspaper and I have some cardboard laying on my work surface. Also, this might be a good idea to doing it outside in the grass. That will work perfectly well too. I also have a piece of cardboard inside of my t-shirt so that the bleach doesn't soak through to the other side. You want that not to happen. So I have my work surface all prepared and I'm going to grab my bleach, and what we're going to do is we're going to lightly squirt it onto the template on our t-shirt. And how much you want to soak it in and how much bleach you want to use is up to you. Some do it a light job, some do it a little darker. Some may just have accidents in how it comes out because spray bottles have a mind of their own. So I am going to quietly spray, just lightly. Adding the bleach to the t-shirt. All right, I think I'm good. That's all I really want to do. So our next step is actually we're going to remove the cardboard out of our t-shirt. We're going to just quickly rinse it in cold water. Then I'm going to throw it in my washing machine by itself. You don't want to wash it with anything else because you don't want the bleach to, if there's still some residue on it, to discolor any of your other clothes. And then we're going to throw it in the dryer and have it dried. And then we will see our final results. So stay tuned. All right, you have washed your t-shirt and you have dried it. Let's take a look how it turned out. Isn't that neat? What a cool process this thing does. You can do this for other kinds of t-shirts, shirts, and the different types of stencils. Imagine the possibilities you can do. Just want to take a moment and thank everyone for joining me at Krafty Korner, and I hope to see you very soon.